Hare Krishna, Namaste.
Chapter 13 is entitled as Kshetrajña Yoga, also as Prakriti Purusha Vibhaga Yoga, also as Prakriti Purusha Viveka Yoga. Sloka 80. Jyotiṣām jyotihi tamasaḥ param ucyate jñānaṁ jñeyaṁ hṛdi sarvasya viṣṭhitam. In this sloka, it describes the Atma, Paramatma, location and how luminous he is. Tat, that Atma, jyotiṣām of light, jyotihi, light. Tamasaḥ, than Prakriti, param ucyate, is said to be higher. Jñānaṁ is to be known as of the form of knowledge. Jñāna-gamyaṁ is to be attained through such means of knowledge like humility and so forth that was discussed earlier, the 20 qualities. Sarvasya, of all creatures, hṛdi, in the hearts. Viṣṭhitam, exists alike or situated. Translation: He is the source of light in all luminous objects. He is beyond the darkness of matter and is unmanifested. He is knowledge. He is the object of knowledge and He is the goal of knowledge. He is situated in everyone's heart. In the world, we see there are many objects, luminous objects, but those objects are luminous because of the Supreme Lord. He is the source of all such objects. He is luminous than the gems, lamp, moon, sun, etc. Nothing in fact can be brightest, illuminating than the Supreme Lord. As it is stated in the Kathopanishad that na tatra suryo bhati na chandra tarakam nema vidyito bhanti kutoyam agnihi tadeva bhantam anubhati sarvam tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. It says, when the sun, moon, stars cannot shine in front of the Supreme Lord, what to speak of Agnihi, the fire? They all shine only by the Supreme Lord. It is from His illumination that all these shining particles, articles, objects get the ability to shine. So that is what has been mentioned in the first line of the sloka. Jyotiṣām jyotihi tamasaḥ param ucyate. Here tamasaḥ refers to Prakriti, meaning he is above the Prakriti, meaning the Prakriti has three modes, sattva, rajas and tamas, whereas the Supreme Lord is nirguna. He doesn't have these three modes, the mixture of these three modes. Therefore is beyond and above the Prakriti. Tamasaḥ param ucyate. And this is also confirmed in Svetasvatara Upanishad. Aditya Varanam tamasaḥ parastat. He is like the sun beyond darkness. So 2 points. Number 1, the Lord is luminous by Himself. From Him all the light comes. In the spiritual world, therefore, There is no assistance of sun, moon, electricity, etc. are needed. And that's where the Supreme Lord, who resides, which is beyond the material world, meaning the spiritual world is not touched by the Prakriti, the three gunas. Next, jñānaṁ, jñeyaṁ, jñāna-gamyaṁ. In the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, it is said, Vijñānam Ananta Ganam Brahma, meaning Brahman is knowledge, and Anandam, condensed bliss. In one of the session, we saw that Atma, the Jivatma, is nothing but made of jnana. Likewise, the Brahman, the absolute truth, is also jñānaṁ, pure, unchangeable knowledge. So here two terms, jñānaṁ, jñeyaṁ, has been used. Jnanam refers to Brahman, the absolute truth. Jñeyaṁ refers to the knowledge or the realized knowledge of Brahman. From this realized jñeyaṁ, knowledge, a person who is desiring for mukti, liberation, understand the object of surrender is jñānaṁ, that is the Brahman, that is the Supreme Lord alone. As it is stated in Svetasvatara Upanishad, it says, Tam hadevam atma buddhi prakasam mumukshurvai charanamaham prapatye. I surrender to He who shelters those desiring liberation, the Lord who reveals self and intelligence. So that Lord is attained by the process of knowledge, jñāna-gamyaṁ. Tameva viditvad mrityam itihi. Knowing Him, one attains liberation. This is also confirmed in the same Upanishad. So, that Supreme Lord, who is situated in the spiritual world, is also situated in everyone's heart as the Supreme Controller. That is what is said in the last line of the Sloka, hṛdi sarvasya viṣṭhitam. He is situated in everyone's heart. Again, this is also confirmed in the Taittiriya Upanishad. Antha pravishta sāśṭa jñānaṁ, meaning He has entered within and is the controller of all living entities. To summarize, number 1, He is the Supreme Lord, is the light of all bodies that gives light. Bodies could be of anything, sun, moon, lamp, a gem, etc. Number 2, He is knowledge Himself, and it is through the knowledge one can attain Him. Therefore, the object of one's knowledge is to attain that supreme knowledge, the Supreme Lord, who is also full of knowledge. Where is He situated? He is situated in the heart of the living entity. What does He do sitting there? Controls the living entity. That covers the first line, third line, and the fourth line. And the second line says, tamasaḥ param ucyate. That Supreme Lord, even though He is situated in everyone's heart, still He is beyond tamasaḥ. He is beyond Prakriti. He is higher than the Prakriti, because the Prakriti is considered lower, whereas the Supreme Lord is higher, because he is not influenced by the three modes of the Prakriti. Hence, he is not in darkness. He is beyond the darkness. jyotiṣām api tad jyotihi tamasaḥ paramam ucyate jñānaṁ jñeyaṁ jñāna-gamyaṁ hṛdi sarvasya viṣṭhitam.
Namaste. Hare Krishna.